G'day everyone and welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is April 7, 2023. This is the US dollar basket update. So all three timelines, the daily, the 4-hourly and the hourly, on the CCI 1500 moving average 400, they're all showing short positions only. However, just be mindful, we're reaching this key support area, and that's something we need to be mindful of if we are trading this and going short. So let's drill down on each of these. On the daily, first off, key support is at 10.050, and I've also got this descending trend line which is causing this wedge as well, prospectively going to consolidate in that area. So it may see a bit of a bounce to the upside and possibly even just bouncing in there for a while, or it might even break to the downside further if this negative momentum continues. But at the moment it's actually bounced off that on that higher time frame near the 38% retracement level, and that's where that descending trend line was drawn. On the 4-hour time frame, I've got a smaller Fibonacci retracement between that range there. That was that bounce on the daily we saw, and you can see there initially it broke below the 61%. So any potential up trades were broken once it breaks that key 61% level. It consolidated there for a while, for a number of hours or a number of bars, but then it finally broke to the downside and eventually broke this upward ascending trend line. I'm going to keep that upward trending line in there for the moment because it may well fall back into that wedge and start consolidating in there. But at the moment it's sort of threatening to drop below down to this level at the 1050 level. Again, that's also in a very shorting environment on the CCI. On the hourly time frame, again, very shorting environment only, but I did draw this Fibonacci extension to the downside, and once it broke down through that area, it did actually come and touch this 61% level of Fibonacci extension, and that was drawn from that range to that bounce up there and then further to the downside. So it could have further downside potential, and if it breaks that key support area, then we're looking at further declines down to 100% level there, which is around the 99.78 level. Or if it goes further at the 161 level, that's at around the 9800 level. So again, potential further declines, but I'd be careful of any potential bounce from this key support. In terms of trading ideas, I use the fractals, and I'll put in the fractal range there. So for example, in this case here, we only take short positions, and you would have taken short positioning there when the fractal breaks below, when the candle breaks below the fractal. And I normally use a percentage gain. So if it drops by a certain percentage, I take a profit. Don't get too greedy. Take small profits if you're trading in and out of these trades. Avoid going long when the candle breaks into above the fractal. Take only short positions in line with the overall trend of the higher time frames as well. So you would have avoided going long at that point there. So to understand how to properly trade using the average down approach, in case you are caught out against your trade, reference the links in the description below. Subscribe and like the channel, support us more on Patreon, and I'll see you in a future video.